For centuries, I've observed mankind. I've seen how it's changed, both for the better and the worse. Empires are as commonplace as the sunrise. Alongside them, I'd see corruption, violence, suffering, and eventual, inevitable downfall. The people today believe that their modern technologies can shield them from this. That their mobile phones, televisions, websites, and even their modern politics can make conquest a thing of the past. They are ignorant of the darkness that broods behind closed doors. The peace in this world, if peace is what you can actually call it, is fragile. And more importantly, it is temporary. I was born in the Dark Ages to parents that were long forgotten, given one of my many names, which has since too been lost. So the Dark Ages were indeed dark. War caused famine, which in turn caused more war. Life wasn't about rights, purpose, not even happiness. Life was about survival. As I said, it mattered not which man wore a crown, as kings were as common as commoners at the time. Dynasties were snuffed out and replaced, and life for the poor stayed much the same for hundreds of years. I was a servant of the court in the Renaissance. This was my first exposure to the corruption that comes with power. I would say the people keep them more honest these days. Before long, I forced myself to move on, and then I came to England. Those times were governed by the church, or rather, churches, as the country's stance shifted regularly with each changing monarch. There, I found death. Cholera. It decimated the country from near to far. Dozens of bodies went in graves, and thousands even went without. I fled to Australia with the convicts just to escape the smell of death. It was there I was to start my new life, and started I did, amid the sacred lands of Australia's first people, even older than I. I've been roaming since then, for about 150 years. I've travelled this land, observing. I've seen the world become what it is today. I've seen the good and the bad shape the land and the people. The world is still far from perfect, but I have never seen so much change as I have in these past years. I still see evil here, but for the first time, I can predict the triumph of good. I have never had more hope for mankind. My name is Cicero.